from Tonka Todd. Like, I want to say like Tonka, like super deep, like it's something funny. I don't know, but I appreciate it. Baker Mayfield to the Titans, who need a starting QB for a 2nd and 4 in next year's draft. So I don't hate the idea of Tennessee upgrading at QB from Ryan Tannehill. My problem is I think you have to do the Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford trade, which your options are, well, they're gone with Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson already traded away at this point. I don't think Baker's an upgrade right now over Ryan Tannehill, especially not enough to give up a 2nd and a 4 and have 2 big, heavy quarterback contracts on your roster unless you could ship out Ryan Tannehill for maybe one of those picks you sent out. So if he gets cut, I think it could make more sense for Tennessee on a lesser contract, trying to let them compete. But I don't think Baker is a premium upgrade right now. Frankly, as Baker himself has said, it's tough to find a destination for him, right? Seattle makes sense because, well, they got Drew Lock, and he's bad. And you got to make the money work. I think the value of Baker's down pretty low right now. The Detroit Lions, if they don't believe in Jared Goff, but they're not going to trade for him, I don't think. Carolina and Baker apparently don't view each other as a fit, thanks to the Sam Darnold disaster. The Falcons could be a dark horse, but they also signed Marcus Mariota. Houston, I think, wants to roll with Davis Mills, and I don't think he'd start. And Baker wants to start. That's kind of the crux of the issue, the contract versus the starting options. It's not the typical available outcome you normally see in the offseason for guys. I think our starting caliber QB is just low end, and teams don't like paying big money for a low-end starter and uncertainty long term. From Doug Dimmadome, over of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, could Desmond Ridder really go round 1? Maybe. I know there's been some buzz around that, but we talked about Ridder as a possible round 1 pick before, so it's not a huge shock, at least to me. Some teams I think could make some sense. Maybe the Saints want him. Maybe that's why they got the extra first rounder. Maybe. Steelers have been linked heavily to QBs. I think like Wilson pick it more, though. Titans could be your shocker round 1 QB pick. And then you move on from Tannehill next year. The Lions at 32. Please don't take QB number 2. And Seattle's more of a round 2, but maybe they fall in love with a Ridder. And you trade back in around to get that 5th-year option. Who do you think will draft Desmond Ridder? That is the Cincinnati Bearcats QB. I always forget to mention the team position, so I'm sorry about that one there. Who will draft Ridder? Let me know in the comments section. We will be live for the entire 2022 NFL Draft. In the words of Mitchell Renz, we'll be live for like 50 hours. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe for every single pick, grades each night, undrafted free agent coverage the day after. We've got you guys covered here at Chat Sports. Joe Cool 2.0. What is your opinion on Carson Strong? Where and when should he be drafted? By the way, glad to be back here. Yeah, well, obviously we'll go more in depth on Strong in my quarterback prospect rankings. As a pure passer, pure pocket passer, there's some things like good arm, pretty good accuracy. The medical is a huge red flag, and I don't think he's interviewed that well. I think that's a big reason why you haven't heard round 1 buzz for him. Plus, he's not mobile. So I got a 4th round grade on him. It's about where I think he should go. NFL Daily is also on Rumble. Exclusive content like our Rumble After Hours segments up there first at rumble.com/NFL Daily. That video platform, by the way, also allows you to play your videos kind of background, audio only, unlike YouTube. If you go away from the app, it doesn't work quite well there. So Rumble is actually super useful from that standpoint. So check it out today. Rumble.com/NFL Daily. From Doom, fantasy this year, running back or wide receiver first, who's your number 1 pick? I always go running back early if I have a top 3 pick. Probably got to go Jonathan Taylor, right? If not him, probably Derrick Henry. If you're going receiver, do you double dip with Cooper Kupp? Maybe Jamar Chase could call there, Justin Jefferson, but I'm going running back. I'm going Jonathan Taylor, round 1. From Alex Lancaster, hey Tom, when does the punt god Matt Araiza go in the draft? Who takes him? Team that needs a punter. I'll be honest, when I do my team needs list, I don't do punters or special teams because I don't care. They'll be able to figure it out. I'm more focused on your important positions. But I could see him going top 100. Teams are going to view him as a weapon with how strong his leg is. Other teams have some concerns about the finesse part of it. The ability to pin it inside the 20, just kind of booms it, which has got just a cannon of a leg. He'll go early. He will go really early. He'll probably be a really good football player. And there will also be better players who go after him who we continue to meme, a la, the pick of Brian Anger's a good punter for Russell Wilson, and that was a disaster. CJ DeYoung III. Hey, Tom, how's the little one? She's doing great. I think she said her first word this morning. I'm not sure, but I walked up to her, and like her little little like weird phrases and like squeals and whatnot sounded a lot like hi. So I wonder if she said hi. I'm not sure yet, but she's doing great. Please explain how some teams, the Rams, feel like there's no cap, other teams don't. I don't get it. Because teams like the Rams are pushing that money into the future. They are less worried about their salary cap hits right now, and they are willing 4 or 5 years from now to eat more money. They have more dead money down there than other NFL teams. The difference is the cap's higher. So those teams aggressively spend their salary cap and say, yeah, we'll pay you later on the cap. Eventually that bill does come due, but a $5 bill right now, when you have $10 in your bank account, seems like a lot. A $5 bill when you have $20 isn't as bad. And that's the philosophy the Rams take, as opposed to the teams like the Cowboys saying, we don't want to have any debt. The Rams are aware of what the debt interest rates are, and it pays off for them in the end. You don't have to go full Rams, but I think more teams should be a bit more aggressive. Speaking of the draft, well, the draft hats are available from our friends over at Fanatics, the official ones that your favorite team's player will be wearing this year at chatsports.com/NFL draft hat. So check the comment section and that description. The link is in there for you guys for all 32 teams' draft caps. Some of them are great. I like the Giants one. The Raiders one, it's white on white. Not as good. Minnesota looks great. There's a lot of different styles. That's not all the flat brim. They've got the rounded, the adjustables, etc. So check it out. Chatsports.com/NFL draft hat. By the way, while you guys are down there, make sure you are subscribed. We're talking trades right now, and there's some draft stuff kind of mixed in, of course, as a result of it. But we'll be live for the entirety of the 2022 NFL draft. YouTube.com/chatsportstv. Every single pick, every single day, we'll be live and we'll break it all down. So if you want the best NFL draft coverage on the entire internet, you've come to the right spot. Hit that big red button and subscribe right now.